My name is Jordanius Poleo. I am currently located in Segmentum Tempestus, planet Ophelia 4. I am a member of the Novus Memento. I'm currently using a written form as well as a means of astro-telepathy to record and re-record events in the history of the Imperium of Man. Forgive any miscommunication that may find its way into the recording or imagery. Little time has passed since the reconstruction of our noble organization. It was established by Imperial Regent Rabute Gilliman, whom I personally feel I owe my life to. Currently, I'm doing research from one of the grandest of librariums hidden within the Inquisition I have ever seen. Filled with hundreds of scholars, servo skulls, cherubs, all working tirelessly to make sense of the endless records and receipts. The bureaucracy of this empire always leaves me in awe. To the topic at hand, Campaign Ibvas has been one of few events that has seen such a show of force from so many different factions. My fear of what I would uncover was well-founded. As I continue, I will be recounting information I was able to unredact, largely from Inquisitor Prime Salvador. As I piece back together from the Inquisition's intentional scattering of information, I will add my own addendums when I feel appropriate. Quoting Inquisitor Prime Salvador.
Ibvas is a moon racked with overwhelming wealth, prosperity, and sickness, where the richest few get to live in towering cities in the sky that are tethered to the ground among the poor and unfaithful. Shanties springing up in the shadows of massive cable and pulley systems that ferry goods to the cities above. Below their shanties are the mines, where natural gases are extracted and then brought up to the surface to be refined. The refinement has contaminated the skies to a sickly yellow, with billowing heavy clouds and acid rain. The gases that are extracted can often be found in the build of last weaponry, among other uses such as powering hive cities of the local system. It is often used in other various tools, in addition. Thanks to the mass of the moon
Planet.
It also makes for a great staging area for abundant trade into and out of the system. Nothing goes past these trade ports without in some part being handled by the local Ibvanians. Recently, however, it has come to the Imperium's attention that the trade route is being exploited by the filth Xenos propaganda. Some splinters of the far side enclaves have been abusing the Imperial citizenry for their own nefarious gains, promising such frivolities such as clean air, enhanced purification that would scrub the atmosphere, and even a place within the Tau Empire. It has come to the Inquisition's attention that the heresy is far more reaching than initially thought. Whispers have been spoken on the tongues of those less fortunate within this system for promise of a better life. The always vigilant Inquisition has caught wind of lords and peasants alike talking of turning their backs on the Emperor. Behind closed doors, a treasonous trade deal has been struck by the local congregation of the Mechanicum. Promise the secrets of warp travel if they can gain an understanding and possession of forbidden Xenos techno-sorcery in return. Unbeknownst to the Tau, it would seem, without the predominance of powerful psychers within their society, trade is moot, and war travel cannot be completed. The Inquisition has deemed that the heresy can go no further. The Inquisitor, Dredalis, while undercover, had found far more foul than tampering with Xenos technology. The stains of chaos were ripening within the ranks of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Logs had shown that those sympathetic to the ruinous powers had been sending equipment from its forges, skimming from their tithes to the administratum. Unfortunately, Inquisitor Dredalis has not been heard from in quite some time, and its presumed capture, or worse. This has brought attention to a cryptic chapter of Astartes of unknown origin, the Wild Guns, an unknown and perhaps nomadic chapter of Adeptus Astartes. They have answered the call of Ibvas. Whether they are friends to the Imperium at large remains to be seen. In addition, sections of the Ecclesiarchy and the Bloody Rose have also been mobilized. Their hopes are to do a more thorough investigation, and with flame and flagellation cleanse the corruption. This recent development has left the Tau at odds with the local congregation. Under the threat of the Inquisition, the Mechanicum severed all communication with the Tau, who had already fulfilled their part of the obligation. Now, the Tau find themselves in a situation that they must commit to lest they lose the promise of warp travel. Thus, they have begun to establish military control over the sky cities and trade ports, offering anyone who dared passage to their filth empire. If this situation were not grave enough, it's believed something of nightmares has been discovered underfoot. Cave-ins are not uncommon and often lead to vast caverns. However, it seems humanity was not the first to inhabit this underground. A mixture of technology from a long forgotten time, perhaps of a golden age of mankind, has also been discovered among Necron ruins. If the heresy festering within wasn't enough, a local dynasty of unknown origin or size has been discovered, and it's believed his name to be Horus, which seems most peculiar. Their xenosorcery has given them a feverish red glow to their weapons and sigils. It seems as though, from a distance, Horus's contingent has more sapience than normal. A perfect storm has brewed on this planet, one that I feel, if we cannot contain, will make this frontier a disaster for local subsectors touched by his light. It is clear that whatever happens, Ibvas will be put through the flames and come out the other side forever changed. Thought of the day. A coward always seeks compromise. Alright, that was pretty good. A few stutters here and there. Listen to it over and make sure I don't go fucking Russian.